And we continue learning Mesilas Yesharim Yomi, another exciting day in the world of Hachseik, as we're going to conclude. This is the 21st Shiur on this 19th chapter of Ramchal, of Chasidus. And today, Baruch Hashem, we're going to conclude this chapter, which of course is the second chapter within Chasidus. Tomorrow we're going to pick up with the Mishkal of Chasidus. And we start with page 411 in the Artscroll Mesilas Yesharim, in which the Ramchal, as always, sources that which he said. Yesterday we concluded that Chasidim daven not only for themselves, but include all of Klal Yisrael in their tefillos, mechaper on them, daven for them, be mizakeh them. Continues the Ramchal, where do we see this? Says the Gemara in Yuma, a pasuk in Daniel, I've become because of you that the Malach Gabriel says to Daniel that this is why I came. And it explains the Ramchal, you know, this teaches us that the Malach Gabriel, who is not able to come within the confines of a Kadosh Baruch Hu, within the heavenly curtain, how did he get back in? Only once he advocated, once he davened for everyone else, then Hashem allowed him back in. Similarly, we find that Gideon, Hashem says to him, go with your strength of yours, and you'll save Klal Yisrael, because he advocated for Klal Yisrael. So why does Hashem love this so much? Continues the Ramchal, what does God love? One that loves Klal Yisrael. And as much as one loves another Jew, so to Hashem will love him. And these are the true shepherds of Klal Yisrael. Hashem takes great pleasure in them. Why? Because they sacrifice for their flock, for their sheep, for Hashem's children. They seek out and they exert themselves for whom? For the welfare of the Jewish people of Klal Yisrael. And they constantly stand and they daven and they try to get rid of all the negative decrees against Klal Yisrael and to bring upon Klal Yisrael blessings. What's this comparable to? To whom does a father love? A father loves one and no more. More than one who sees love in his children. If you love my kids, of course I love you. Love. And this is something that the teva, within human nature, we can see this. Someone loves my kids, I love him. Hashem says, you love my children. You daven for my children. You advocate on behalf of my children. I love you. Continues the Ramchal, and this is really what we find about the greatest Jews, the Kayanim Gedolim. What does it say about the Kohen Gadol? Says the Gemara Makis that when someone was killed inadvertently, we just had this in Daf Yomi, someone who has to go to Ari Miklat, why? Who is held accountable for an inadvertent shogeg? You know who's held accountable? Because the Kohen Gadol could have davened for his people and he didn't daven enough. And similarly says the Gemara, there was a man that a lion ate him up within 3 parsas of the house of Yeshua and Levi. Eliyahu Hanavi stopped visiting Rabbi Yeshua and Levi. Why? Because a lion ate someone up? Yes. There's an obligation upon whom? Upon the tzaddikim, upon the chasidim, upon the leaders of Klal Yisrael. And if they don't, they are held accountable. And again, we remind ourselves, we're all sitting here, we're listening. Who are we? Rishua ben Levi, leaders of Klal Yisrael. Kohanim Gedolim, Gedolei Hadar. Correct. But each person, as they climbed the Ramchal, Mesilas Yesharim was written for each and every Jew to climb slowly on the rungs of Pinchas ben Yair, a little bit greater, a little bit higher. So yes, us who are holding in the 19th chapter, even little we could do what? We could daven a little bit for other people. And if we don't, one that now understands the power and the obligation to daven for someone else, God forbid, could be held accountable if he does not. And we conclude this Perek, we have clarified 21 shirim, all the different components of Chasidus. Their details to go plunge the depths are given to whom? Any person of intellect with a pure heart. To do this and act in the appropriate manner, the straight way, with the sharashim, the roots that we've set forth, each one in its appropriate time. Mazel tov, an incredible ashlama of another wonderful Perek. And again, we leave with the reminder, let's not get lost that we're not there, but rather let's pull off little pearls, little diamonds, little steps as we could climb one dot higher on the rung. And we'll pick up from the 20th chapter in the next year. B'siyata Tishmaya.